With Georgia's disastrous primaries behind us, a runoff election, and a presidential election still to come, all in the midst of a pandemic, voting by mail is more important than ever. But in order to understand what that means for Georgia voters, we need some context. My name is Joseph, and this is AJC in Context. Now, if you don't feel like watching me, or you just want more information when you're done with this video, our AJC reporter Mark Nisi has a full story on this. It'll be the first link in the description down below. First, what is absentee voting or voting by mail? Well, it's a system that's been around since the Civil War and has enabled millions of Americans to vote. In fact, in 2018, 1 in 4 votes was cast by mail nationally. In some states, when you apply for an absentee ballot, you must provide a reason. If the state approves of that reason, you may vote absentee. But here in Georgia, all you have to do is request a ballot. No state-approved reason required. Now, let's move on to how someone can actually vote absentee in Georgia. Number 1, make sure you are registered to vote. If you're not registered to vote, then you can't vote. Next, fill out and submit an absentee ballot application. This is not the ballot itself. It's the form that lets the state know you would like to vote absentee. Once your form is filled out and signed, there are a few ways you can submit the application. Online, by mail, by fax, or in person. Absentee ballots may be requested anytime between 180 days prior to the election and the end of the business day on Friday before the election. After your county elections office reviews your application, you will receive your ballot at the post address you noted on your application. Now you can actually vote. Once you're done, you can mail in, see what I did there? You can mail in your ballot. For voters within the country, all absentee ballots must arrive at your county elections office by election day. If you're currently military or an overseas voter, you have to post your ballot by election day and make sure it arrives within 3 days. The state of Georgia has built a webpage that will walk voters through this entire process. A link to that will be in the description right under Mark's story. The debate over the security of vote by mail has been a very hot topic lately. But National Public Radio reports that over the past 20 years, more than 250 million ballots have been cast by mail nationwide, and there have been 143 criminal convictions for election fraud related to mail-in ballots. That averages to about 1 case per state every 6 or 7 years, or a fraud rate of 0.00006. So, now that you have all that information and all that context, we want to hear from you. Have you voted by mail in the past? Do you plan to vote by mail this election? Does the pandemic change your thinking about vote by mail? Let me know any and all thoughts in that comment section down below. And hey, while you're down there, go ahead and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. Press the like button if you liked this video. Favorite if you really liked it. But, as always, Internet, my name is Joseph, and this is AJC in Context.